What's up, guys? Ricky here with another review on the Marvel Select Invisible Woman. And I got the Fantastic Four there surrounding her. So this figure's sweet. So I just got it today. So I got it pretty soon. I feel like I got it, I wasn't even really expecting it. So it came from Big Bad Toy Store. So I know Big Bad Toy Store sometimes takes a while, but for some reason, all the Marvel Selects I've ordered have gotten to me very, very quickly, which is pretty cool. So I don't know if they've switched it up to where Marvel Select comes faster than maybe like NECA Predator or something like that, because that's the other ones I ordered up there. But yeah, it came really fast. So let's dig into it real quick. So apologies for the background. So typically I have my nice little setup, but I am doing a game night this night, so I had to use it for our game night. So this is just my standard table. So if you've supported this channel, you know. If you don't, then here we go. That's what we got. So let's go real close here real quick. So we have the Invisible Woman here. Very serious face. Someone called this out in a group today, which is pretty funny. Didn't really notice, but yes, very serious. You have some cool paint tones, so you got a nice blue. It looks great with the suit. You have invisible hands that kind of fade to invisible. Same thing with the feet, so I really dig that. Comes with some extra legs that you see in the back there. Looks like you got an energy thing for her fist. You have extra invisible hands. You have like this little whirl, invisible whirl thing. Looks like there's a stand in there for something, so curious what that's for. Looks like you have regular hands there in the back as well. So I'm not sure if there's an extra head, invisible head. I don't see one. So, but yeah, we'll break it open and see what we're looking at. So there we go. We got the front, have the side there. You have the back. Ooh, that's cool. So you can see they got, I guess that's what the base is. The bottom looks really awesome. So here we go. So if you want to read the bio, you can pause your screen now. Cool, cool. Okay. Nice imagery there. Another action figure shot on the side, which they've been doing lately. They used to do the comic art. Now they're doing action figure shots, which I don't mind. I think that's fine. So cool. So let's open this up and see what we're looking at. Okay, here is Invisible Woman out of the package. This figure is sweet. So it comes with a ton of accessories. And lots of really fun things to mess with. So, as you can see here, so it came with this little clear piece here, which has a hand attached to it. So you just would take off the hand and put it on there. So a cool energy field. You have the cool energy field here. It does come with a stand, so you can make her in some type of flight pose. The only thing is the stand's not very long, so she still touches the base, but still looks cool. Like I said, you got really cool paint applications. It looks really nice. I love the fade into that color. I'm curious, I've seen see-through things before, like that plastic, and sometimes it yellows, so I'm curious if it's going to yellow over time, but I hope not. But that looks good there. So it came with a ton of extra hands, so you have a lot of clear ones, black ones, ones with the gloves attached, that energy ball there, some extra legs. We can try on a few of those things. I'm not going to go through the entire group when it comes to the you know, all the hands. I won't try all those on, but yeah, let's mess with it a little bit. But overall, like, this is a pretty sick figure and a really good addition to the Fantastic Four. So let's put some other things on real quick. Let's swap the legs out. Okay, so I swapped the legs out, put the little sphere on her so you can see the sphere. Pretty easy, you just separate it and then clip it together, and she actually has a hand inside, which I think looks good. One thing to note, the legs were easy to get off. So it was really easy to take these off, but it was super, super hard to get the extra legs on. You can tell I didn't get this one on even all the way. And pretty strong and did a lot of force, so you might need something to heat it up to get them on. So that's the tricky part, unfortunately. So I'll probably keep the invisible ones on, just because I think it's more unique, so I'll probably keep that. But yeah, so that's what it looks like overall with the extra legs. So how about we get into the articulation? Okay, here we go. So the head does not move up very far because the hair gets in the way. You can make her look down about that far, up about that far, so not very far. So you can get a rotation in, and can't really do a pivot too much either, a little bit, but the hair does get in the way of that, which is unfortunate. So arms go up about 90 degrees. You do have a bicep swivel. You have a single jointed elbow with swivel, and then you do have wrist articulation, really nice wrist articulation. And this piece comes off here to expose the, or so you can switch it out for the other wrist piece, but unfortunately it's pretty tough to get off as well, so I didn't bother. So ab crunch, so crunches forward, not super far, so it doesn't really crunch forward at all. So that's it. Does crunch back a little bit, so quite a bit, which is nice. You can get into some pretty active poses. And then you do have nice side to sides, nice rotation. You got waist rotation here. Legs go out in the splits, so gotta love that. Goes up almost 90 degrees. You do have a thigh swivel. And then you do have single jointed knees with rotation. And then you do have ankle articulation and pivot as well. So overall, the articulation is decent. Right head, not so much, but that is due to the sculpt. But overall, decent articulate enough to really get some, some cool poses in. Okay, so here's a quick size comparison with the Fantastic Four. So Invisible Woman in the middle, you have Dr. Doom and Mr. Fantastic on the right, and they stand taller than Invisible Woman, which makes sense, it should be. To the left, you have Human Torch, and behind you have The Thing, Ben Grimm. So I think overall, I really, really like this set together. I think it looks really, really cool. Here we go. Here's a size comparison with a few other characters. I tried to get a little bit of, maybe a Fantastic Four theme here, just to kind of differentiate. So let's see. So the ones I added, so you have Thanos, comic version, all the way to the right. Behind him, you have Immortal Hulk. To the far left, you have Beta Ray Bill. Right next to Invisible Woman, you have Super Skrull, and then in the back, you have the Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure Galactus. So let's measure real quick. So it looks like Invisible Woman is about 6 3/4 inches tall, and that puts us at about 17.5 centimeters. So I think she fits in well, right? She's a little bit shorter than Super Skrull. Beta Ray Bill fits in well, right? Looks like he's somewhat close to the Thing's height. Immortal Hulk's a little bit taller, which looks good. The Thanos and Thing are about the same size, and then obviously Galactus stands quite a bit taller. So overall fits and scale wonderfully. Okay, final thoughts on Marvel Select Invisible Woman. I think this is a phenomenal action figure. So if you have the opportunity to pick it up, it runs for about $30, which I think is definitely a great deal. Comes with a ton of accessories, comes with some really cool effects, right? Whether it be the base, the extra invisible legs, invisible hands, invisible force fields. It just comes with a ton, so you can really make a really cool shot, and it's going to look really awesome on your display. So yeah, so overall, excellent addition to the Fantastic Four. So appreciate you all supporting this channel. We just reached over 2,000 subscribers, so if you haven't subscribed, definitely do so. I think 94% of you are not subscribed, so definitely subscribe. And feel free to put a like on there, and I'll continue to bring reviews, customizations, and other things to you all. So thank you all so much, and I'll catch you all in the next video.